Good morning and welcome to the 56th Annual Business Meeting of UDig NY. I'm President and CEO Kevin Hopper. Thank you for joining us. Today, we are pleased to introduce the officers and directors of UDig NY, recognize directors that have left the board, and UDig NY past chairs. We will also be reviewing old and new business, approving reports, and award presentations. During the annual report video, we will review the 2025 results and our vision for 2026 as we continue our mission of damage prevention. If throughout the meeting you have any questions or want to vote on an item, please use the questions section of the YouTube live event. It is now my honor to introduce one more time Chair and CEO of Syracuse Utilities, Matt Scorzelli.
Thank you, Kevin. Good morning. In line with UDig NY's mission, the organization has been celebrating National Safe Digging Month during the month of April. We'd like to say thank you to Governor Hochul for signing the proclamation declaring April as National Safe Digging Month in New York State. We'd also like to thank the Pipeline Hazardous Material Safety Administration and the Common Ground Alliance for continuing to support UDig NY in all of our damage prevention initiatives. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Pursuant to corporate law of the state of New York, the 56th annual business meeting of UDig NY Incorporated is declared in session. Mr. Secretary, please read the notice of the annual business meeting.
Notice is hereby given that pursuant to the provisions contained in Article 5, Section 1 of the bylaws of UDig NY Incorporated, the annual business meeting of UDig NY Incorporated will be held in a hybrid fashion with virtual attendance and in-person attendance at the UDig NY Center for Damage Prevention at 6706 Collimer Road, East Syracuse, New York, on the 15th day of April 2026 at 9 a.m. I have been advised that at least 30% of the voting members are represented, constituting a quorum under the corporation's bylaws.
Thank you, Ron. At this time, I'd like to introduce the other officers and directors of UDig NY. Officers are Vice Chair Tom Sutton, Kinder Morgan, Secretary Ron Dietz, National Fuel Gas, Treasurer Michael Bouchard, City of Rochester Water Bureau. Directors include Eugene Behrens, Verizon, Kelly Caramana, Onondaga County Water Authority, William Clark Jr., Con Edison of New York, Ross Dispinet, Avangrid, Jeff Dahl, Orange and Rockland Utilities, Michael Kinnick, Iroquois Gas Transmission, Michael Koseski, MSK Consulting, David Lamon, National Grid, Joseph Lorenzo, M&C Utilities, Brandon Mariner, Central Hudson Gas and Electric, Lance Ryan, Charter Communications, Mark Tolomi, Buckeye Partners, William Van Dam, City of Rochester Engineering, and J. Joseph Wilder, Lindenbaugh Wilder and Lindenbaugh LLP, our legal advisor. We'd also would like to acknowledge our members who have left the board of directors in the past year by awarding them a Golden Spade. At this time, we'd like to recognize Leon Hacker. Leon left the board in December after serving on the board for 23 years. We thank you, Leon, for his dedication to UDig NY and to underground facility protection across the state. I would also like to note our appreciation for the past chairs. At this time, we'd like to recognize our participating and sustaining members. A full list of the members is available at the end of the annual video report, as well as on UDig NY's website. The supplemental documents provided to each pre-registered attendee include the draft 2025 annual business meeting minutes, the 2025 treasurer's report, and the bylaw changes. I call for a motion to approve the 2025 annual business meeting minutes as provided in the supplemental meeting documents.
I make a motion to approve the 2025 annual business meeting
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. I call for a motion to accept the treasurer's report as provided in the supplemental meeting documents.
I make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. I now call for a motion to accept the bylaw changes as provided in the supplemental meeting documents.
I make a motion to accept the bylaw changes.
I second the motion.
All those in favor? Any opposed? The motion carries. I call for any old business from the 2025 annual business meeting. I now call for any new business for this year's annual business meeting. Okay, hearing none, I call on Mike Kolseski, a member of the Governance Committee, to read the nomination report.
Thank you, Matt. Pursuant to Article 6, Section 1D of the Corporation Bylaws, each director shall be elected at the annual meeting of the members of the corporation. Nominated to the open directors' positions in 2026 are the following individuals. New one-year term expiring at the annual meeting in 2027. Eugene Behrens, Verizon. Mike Kinnick, Iroquois Gas Transmission. New three-year terms expiring at the annual meeting in 2029. Excuse me. Kelly Karamara, Onondaga County Water Authority. Jeff Dahl, Orange and Rockland Utilities. Ron Dietz, National Fuel Gas. Ross Disbonnet, Evan Grid, Brandon Mariner, Central Hudson Gas and Electric, and Lance Ryan, Charter Communications. Upon completion of the 2026 elections, the exact number of Board of Directors positions will be 17, with each class or group classification set as follows. 6 directors' positions to be elected in 2027, 5 directors' positions to be elected in 2028, 6 director positions to be elected in 2029. 11 representatives from the non-exempt participating members group, 3 representatives from the exempt participating members group, and 3 representatives from the sustaining members group. Industries represented: cable TV 1, contractors 2, engineers 2, gas 1, gas and electric 5, pipeline 3, telecommunications 1, water 2. That concludes the nominating report.
Thank you, Mike. I call for a motion to elect the Board of Directors to their designated terms of office.
I make a motion to elect the directors for the designated terms of office.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. At this time, I call for a resolution of support.
Be resolved that all acts of the officers and directors of this corporation from the date of their election until the date of this meeting be, and they hereby are in all respects ratified, confirmed, and approved.
Thank you very much, Jeff. And as my final act for this year's annual meeting, I appoint Mike Kolseski to serve as interim officer of the UDig NY Incorporated with duties to convene at a corporate meeting at 10 a.m. today for the transaction of normal business.
Thank you, Matt. Immediately following the adjournment of this meeting, please stay for virtual award presentations in the annual report video. Once these items are finished, you are free to leave the hybrid annual business meeting. At this time, I call for a motion to adjourn the 2026 annual business meeting.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you.
The 2026 Chairman Award recipient worked to advance UDig NY's mission for nearly 3 decades. He joined the Western New York Damage Prevention Council in 1997, serving in several officer roles, and was elected to UDig NY's Board of Directors in 2003. Over the years, he supported UDig NY on a variety of committees, including bylaws, government affairs, technology, disaster recovery, and strategic guidance, helping to shape the organization that we know today. As a representative of the telecom industry during a period of massive broadband expansion across upstate New York, this recipient has been a steadfast advocate for damage prevention in a space that has posed unique challenges and opportunities. I'm honored to present Leon Hacker with the 2026 Chairman Award. Thank you, Leon, for your service to the Board of Directors and UDig NY's mission.
In 2025, UDig NY advanced its mission to protect underground facilities through a statewide ad campaign, major software upgrades, including a new damage reporting system, and expanded community outreach. We also tackled industry challenges and laid the foundation for future solutions. Join me for a recap of these highlights in the UDig NY 2025 annual report video.
Ensuring a safer future starts with the next generation. Last year, UDig NY continued to grow its student programs. The Jumpstart Award for BOCES and trade school students outpaced previous years with 108 applicants and 11 recipients. The Student CEP also saw continued growth with more than 1,400 participants. These trends were accelerated by dynamic partnerships with stakeholders to provide hands-on safety education opportunities at several BOCES programs. 2025 was another impactful year for the Certified Excavator program. The year saw strong performance for a non-super cycle year, with 3,888 excavators certified or recertified. Meanwhile, UDig NY set a new record for one-year renewals, with more than 5,700 excavators participating. This was augmented by continued growth in virtual training from UDig NY's web and member services teams, who provided more than 300 specialized training sessions and webinars. UDig NY's 2025 Damage Prevention Conference and Expo capped the year off, with a record-breaking 472 attendees at the On Center in Syracuse. The one-day event featured dozens of educational sessions, approved for 72 hours of CEU credit, and an exhibit hall packed with some of the biggest names in the damage prevention industry. Overall, UDig NY trained more than 16,000 professionals in 2025, with strong in-person participation, augmented by flexible online options. Upstate New York again saw strong earned media and public awareness initiatives in April for National Safe Digging Month. Unlike most years, though, April was just the appetizer, an initiative that was 2 years in the making, launched on May 1st.
UDig NY's statewide damage prevention marketing campaign ran from May 1st through June 11th, 2025, spreading a strong message of safety across upstate New York. 15-second PSAs aired on over 600 gas station TVs through the GSTV network, reaching thousands of drivers every day. The campaign rolled out in 2 phases. Phase 1 focused on general awareness of 811, while Phase 2 reinforced the message that no project that involves digging is too small to place a location request. To encourage further consideration, the GSTV stations were geofenced, allowing customers to be presented with display ads after their initial visit. With support from our members, we expanded the initiative to include YouTube and Google search ads in several key markets. And we didn't stop there. The campaign also included billboards, Facebook and Instagram promotions, and interactive landing pages with resources, quizzes, and even a $250 gift card giveaway to boost participation. And the results? Over 8 million ad impressions, over 6 million video views, and more than 10,000 visits to our educational pages. While location request volume is impacted by many variables, large year-over-year changes within the same work type are relatively uncommon. In the months immediately following the campaign, upstate New York experienced an unprecedented increase in ticket volume in work types targeted by the campaign. It would be easy to draw a simple correlation and call it a day. However, this process could easily lead to incorrect correlations in situations where year-over-year volatility is common. In June, the number of location requests placed by DIYers increased a staggering 94% over the average. Location requests with the landscaping work type increased 43%, followed by fencing with a 40% increase. These increases in volume persisted through July and August, trailing well into the fall.
This damage prevention advertising effort demonstrated how coalition-based campaigns can build synergies and deliver an outsized impact. I'd like to thank our partners at the Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration for entrusting us with the core funding, as well as our member facility operators who supported the campaign on a regional basis. Finally, I'd like to thank my own team members here at UDig NY for putting in many long hours during an already busy time of year to ensure that this campaign was a success.
Throughout the year, UDig NY's marketing team continued to optimize its email marketing efforts, increasing total messages sent by more than 55,000, while maintaining a competitive 33% open rate and improving the click-through rate by 2 percentage points. These efforts played a critical role in promoting educational events, communicating important updates, and supporting the damage prevention messaging needs of our member facility operators. UDig NY's Field Team and Damage Prevention Councils, DPCs, made 2025 a year to remember, enhancing their communities and reaching thousands with community service and safety awareness. In August alone, DPCs conducted outreach at 7 minor league baseball games, hosted 5 free community lunches, and several other events. One of these events in particular encapsulated the dedication, service mindset, and community pride that make DPCs the grassroots of damage prevention. On August 9th, after months of planning, UDig NY's Western New York DPC fed lunch to more than 1,000 construction professionals as they worked on the highest profile mega project the region has seen in years.
The Buffalo Bills are working on a new stadium build project slated to be done in 2026. It was one of the biggest construction projects going on in New York State at the time. So 2025, we decided to go out, try to do a promotional event for 8/11, August 11th being 811 Day, to give back to the contractors and the people working in the area. But in the end, we ended up serving 1,900 hot dogs to about 1,100 contractors. Most of them knew what the 811 process was. They were happy to see us. They were really appreciative of food and getting a nice little break. It was really hot that day, so the water also was a big benefit for a lot of that group. So I'd really like to thank all of our participants in the event. It was a huge success. We couldn't have done it without the DPC volunteers, without our sponsors, people like Salins and Lenova. They contributed a lot of time, a lot of energy to be able to make this event successful. The DPC members, there's something they can tell their kids, hey, when that was first being built, I was out there giving out hot dogs to the guys that were working on the stadium and kind of had a little part in that.
UDig NY broke new ground in 2025 by honoring several professionals at the inaugural Damage Prevention Industry Awards. Recipients were nominated by their industry peers and included 2 DPC members, a utility locating professional and an excavation company. Awards were presented at a special recognition and networking event the night before the 2025 Damage Prevention Conference and Expo. UDig NY implemented software enhancements throughout 2025. These included row-level security for member facility operator reports in Microsoft Power BI, successfully updating Exactix to version 4.0, and beginning the upgrade of members receiving XML transmissions to JSON. In December, UDig NY launched an industry-leading damage reporting system, including 3 new user roles, the capability to report multiple damage types fully within the Exactix platform. Finally, on December 30th, 2025, UDig NY's upgraded DPC online communities to Microsoft Teams for scheduling and communication. In 2025, UDig NY's contact center maintained industry-leading service across key performance indicators, while continuing to provide higher levels of web service and training. The call center fielded 111,991 calls, with an abandon rate of less than 1% and a service level of 86.27%.
Over the past 5 years in the contact center, our main focus has been on efficiency. And in 2025, that focus once again paid off. We are in a great position where we're consistently meeting our key performance indicators, and more importantly, we're able to answer calls quickly and effectively. So with that success and the increase of tickets being entered online, we made a strategic shift in 2025 to place our main focus on quality. We invested in additional coaching, resources, and also training, not only for employees, but also for our web users. Together, I feel like these efforts have really strengthened both the quality standards and the overall customer experience. And I'm very confident that with this focus and of course the incredible team that I have, we'll continue to do the exact same thing in 2026.
After declining for 3 years straight, total location request volume ticked up marginally in 2025 to 569,438. Exactix users continue to increase, making up 72.77% of all location requests and nearly 76% of normal non-emergency requests. The biggest trend in entry was Exactix mobile volume, which increased to more than 20,000 location requests submitted from mobile phones or tablets. While encouraging trends in location request entry and contact center performance continued through 2025, so did growing industry-wide challenges related to the positive response process. Jobs that could not be started by their stated commencement date due to late locates or Code 55 dig delays increased for the 4th consecutive year, rising to a staggering 41.8% of all location requests placed. This is particularly concerning since overall location request volume has decreased or remained relatively flat during the same period. In 2025, UDig NY's Board of Directors engaged stakeholder groups to address this issue through updates to process and policy. That fall, the board approved UDig NY to develop a new response code for extended dig delays. This code will require documentation that both the member facility operator or their contracted locator and the excavator have mutually agreed to any dig delays beyond the 48 hours afforded by a Code 55. This process update is slated for development in 2026. Simultaneously, the board initiated another stakeholder team to review the extent of excavation policy for opportunities to ensure that location requests include consistent and manageable amounts of work for member facility operators and their locators to clear within the legal waiting time. In 2025, UDig NY planted the seeds of several important initiatives that will grow and develop in the year ahead. After a deliberative process, UDig NY's Board of Directors approved an overhaul of the extent of excavation policy on January 28, 2026. With substantive changes, the new policy is designed from the ground up to directly address challenges related to location request quality and locate delays, with the goal to help every stakeholder in the positive response process. The changes went into effect on February 16th, and UDig NY has launched an extensive effort to train excavators and administrators on the new policy, which will continue throughout the year. Damage reporting in Exactix, which came online toward the end of 2025 and is currently available to members upon request and prerequisite training, will expand throughout 2026, with the goal of incorporating additional stakeholder groups in the second half of the year. Damage reporting, fully integrated with location request management and coordinated by the One Call, puts upstate New York ahead of the curve nationally and helps future-proof our positive response system for potential regulatory updates currently working their way through Congress. While UDig NY's 2025 advertising campaign was funded by a one-time state damage prevention grant from Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, UDig NY will be building on its success with a similar initiative in 2026. With generous support from Buckeye Pipeline, Central Hudson, Con Edison, National Grid, Orange and Rockland Utilities, and more, UDig NY will again deploy GSTV and digital ads across wide regions of upstate New York. With enhanced tactics, including weather-triggered display ads, the campaign will focus on driving home the same simple messages. No project is too small to contact UDig NY, and anyone digging should take this step to protect themselves and their community. Speaking of grants, UDig NY has been awarded a technical assistance grant for $100,000 to develop critical pipeline safety training for first responders in 2026. Recent incidents across the United States have shown how important it is for the men and women who serve our communities in times of emergency to have a thorough understanding of procedures for responding to a pipeline incident. UDig NY is working with vendors to release this training in Q4. Building on the success of last year's event, the 2026 Damage Prevention Conference and Expo will take place on Wednesday, October 28th at the Niagara Falls Convention Center in Niagara Falls, New York. This full day of training, networking, and technology is one that no damage prevention professional in upstate New York should miss. The event will also feature recognition of UDig NY's 2026 Industry Award recipients. In 2026, UDig NY is seeking nominations for its prestigious Damage Prevention Industry Awards. Now in their second year, award categories include utility locating professionals, excavation companies, and DPC members. To learn more or submit a nomination, visit udigny.org/industry awards or scan the QR code on the screen. The deadline to nominate is Friday, July 31st, 2026.
Thank you for viewing our 2025 annual report. As we continue to build upon last year's achievements and address ongoing challenges, I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to our members and partners in damage prevention. Whether you're a seasoned professional or a homeowner who connected with us, perhaps after seeing our advertising for the first time, your contributions, collaboration, and ongoing support have been essential. We appreciate your contributions and look forward to working collectively to safeguard our communities across upstate New York in 2026.